Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to analyze one online food delivery service data in which we are going to understand which products are the highest sell product. So the problem statement we are going to see product with maximum average rating, region wise rating, east, west, north or south, number of orders, average time required to deliver, top and bottom 5 hotels and dish names which is getting ordered maximum, top 5 selling dishes across each offer type. This is a problem statement, and in the first lesson we are going to see, we are going to load the data, understand data properly, what exactly we can take out from it, then data processing and transpose, and at the end we'll do some calculations as finding average, mean, max, sum, or count of the product or count of the orders. Welcome to this 4-lesson series of this data analysis in Excel and spreadsheet. This is the first lesson, and there will be another 3 more lessons on the food. Each lesson will be around 15 to 20 minutes max. And in this session, we are going to see end-to-end analysis, right from understanding data, loading data, cleaning of data, to visualizing data. Month on month, we'll see how many orders are getting ordered month on month, week on week, if subject to if the date parameter is present. So to understand that, let's load the data first. Just click on File, Import, then Upload. So as you see, we have two different sets here. Each cleaned data and each scrapped and cleaned data. So we'll see scrapped and uncleaned data. We are not looking to create a new spreadsheet. We are adding the data in the same spreadsheet. So insert new sheet in the same spreadsheet and import. Okay guys, I believe you can see my screen, and this is the data which we currently have. This is the name of the hotel, KFC, McD, Domino's. Okay, sounds great. Then we have rating and delivery time, which is joined by a dot. 4.5 is rating and 27 minutes takes to deliver. Perfect. Food type: burger, pizza, snack, dessert, South Indian, dessert, ice cream, etc. We have multiple names of food type. Then we have location, which starts with Kandioli East, Tur Village, Malad. Then we have region wise, as I mentioned in the previous discussion. We are going to analyze how many orders are getting placed from each region, like how many orders are from east or west or south. These are the analysis we are trying to do. And at the end, we have offer, how much offer has been provided. So we can also find out which offer is have maximum number of orders, which are the offer have ordered from which specific region. So this type of analysis we are going to do at the end. So for now, let's clean the data. So what I generally do, I fix my first row. So it's easier for me to keep things ready. If I'm going to check any other data set, I'll not mix up my other columns. So how to do that? Go to View, Phrase, fix my first. So for my reference, I use, and let me change the font type and font size. I generally use Calibri, but you can take any of the data font size whichever you want. I change the font size. So this is one first step. Now, as I have rating and delivery combined, I have to split because I'm going to do the analysis on the basis of rating and delivery time too. So I believe you already have the details. So how to split the data. If you're not, please refer to my other videos. I'll make sure to attach all the videos to attach in the description box. delivery time. Let's split the data. We have split, then text is this one, and delimiter we have to take from there because in keyboard I do not have option to use or type this dot. So what I'll do, I'll copy exactly from here, Control C, and go back to my formula, split, and delimiter should be in. So we have completed. So let's drag this formula. The first. We have a reading separately and delivery time separately. With this, what we can do, we can uh, calculate the average value or calculate the average time required to deliver the product. But there are some issues on this. We have some problem where the rating is not present. The rating is not present, that means we need to clean that thing too. But we'll clean one step for now. So let's add some columns here. Just keep in handy, we have to work on rating and delivery again one more time. Let's try to find out or extract our regions like east, west, or south, anything. Let's try to find out how we can extract that. So to do that, I'll use one validation function, which is equal to find, search for example, waste. Here it is not present, so for now what I'll do so that you can understand it, what will be the result of this. I'm adding SD. So I have this number. So understand, this number is at 11th position, but I don't want position. I'm looking if the east or west doesn't in this location or not, because there are some cases where the location is not mentioned, where the region is not mentioned. Basically, location is there, but the region is not mentioned. So the assumption is, I believe the region is mentioned in every location at the end. So if this is a number, then give me the right 4 letters. This 4 letter I'll extract. So I'll use if function is numbers. First, the validation. If this is a number, if this is a true, if this is true, then give me right of this 4, else null. Perfect. But try to understand this. Here we only have east, but we have to validate for all the other regions too. So what I'll use instead of this, I'll use ifs. And I'll calculate this one exactly as it is. And we paste here as condition 2, comma, condition 3, comma, condition 4. Only the changes we are going to make here. Let me increase the size of this so that you can understand how I'm trying to do this. So we know the if condition. If condition is basically, I think I did something here. It should be from this, then this. So what I'm basically doing, I'm just keeping it separately so that it's easy to understand. Perfect. I believe you can see it. So if formula is basically one condition, comma, second condition, comma, third condition, comma, and so on. So this is a condition. If this is true, then it will give the value as right D242. If this is true, then it will give again the value D2. D2 comma 4. Same for this one. So if it is east, then it will give the value D2 comma 4. If it is west, it will give the same value. If it is south, it will give the value. If it is north, so this formula is really and there is one mistake I'm doing over here. It is important to consider. See, guys, as you see, this there are cases where east has been written in caps, EAST in caps or in a smaller letters. So, so this is an example. So this is not written in caps, and this one is written in caps. So for this case, it is showing as error because string should be exact. So for that, what we can do, let me add one more column here. And what I'll do, I'll use the upper function to change this to an uppercase. So let's try and drop this. Perfect. And now let's change our column from D4 to H2. D2 to H2. This should be H2. This will be again H2, H2, and then again H2. Perfect. Sounds great. And this should be in caps because we have changed it to caps. Because you have to make sure that every small and bubble thing of the analysis, you can't miss any of the data point because if you're missing it, then there are chances the issue, right? Because at the end, the data should be cleaned. Then only your analysis at the end will be like the correct one, the accurate one. Otherwise, if you're missing the small points and small things, then at the end there are chances the data will be whatever report you are creating. That so as you see here, I changed here in H2, searching in H2, but I have to again change in right from where I'm getting the result, from where I'm extracting the final out. I believe it is making sense. So let's paste my formula to all the sheet. Perfect. This is done, right? As you see, there are some errors we are receiving as hash NA. So to rectify that, I'll use if else function, if error, sorry. And let's, so if it is if error, it will come as a blank. Or instead of blank, what we can do so that we give me as NA, so that at the end I'll apply filter NA that will check how many values are present under NA. That means not applicable or not present. You can write not present also if you state not present. Will show as not present the value the region as region for us. I believe this is making sense till now. The next step, let's try to understand what next we should do to make sure our data is clean. Next one is let's let's try to check if I want to calculate the average of delivery time. Will I able to do that here? I don't think so because I have attached my string to this columns, right? String is present over here as minutes. One thing I can do, I can replace this minutes directly from the column by using replace. But instead of that, I'll keep the dimension like, so that at the end I can use that dimension. So let's do that. Let's this delivery time we are going to separate this minutes and the actual number, and we'll create a two different new columns. At the end, what we'll be doing, we'll delete the columns which are not needed, so that the final data looks exactly we'll have the exact columns which are looking for, which we are going to use for our final analysis. So again, I'm using the same function split. This will be this is a delivery time. Right? So split this with space. Got it. The element that is here is space. As well, you can see the formula here. Let's try the same. Perfect. There are some errors we are getting, so let's use again the if error formula. If error function. Now, if you remember, I said I was talking about there are some spaces, there are some cases where we do not have rating. So let's apply and do remove those cases. So delivery time should be blank. These are the cases where we do not have around 353. That's a huge number, right? So let's split this, copy and control paste P. I'll remove from here. Will show into a delivery rather than rating. Perfect. So we have now our delivery time separated with time. This is again one more issue we have found out. We have received this 10 slash 10 hyphen 20 should come as 10 hyphen 20 only, but it is not. Simple data is. We'll change this data type to number. Go to format. So we have received our rating separately. Then we have delivery time. One issue we found out when we are applying if error, there are some cases where this 20 to 20 minutes is getting changed to this format. So let's remove our if error function for now so that I will now change my data type. Let's see if it's working in that way, what we are understanding, what we think on that. Let me check. Is it still showing the same? No, it is changed. Okay. And delete this column. We don't need for now. Let's try to understand what we have did till now. Let's try to understand what we have did till now. So we have rating and delivery time separately here with exact rating and delivery time with unit. Apart from that, we also have our location and region separately, location is in caps, and region we have been looking for. We have region separately. Based on this, we can at the end we can say, okay, this much time it is on an average taking to deliver in the specific region, or this is the highest rating region we currently have, or these are the top 5 products, top 5 dish we have in from the specific region, right? Let's try to think, can we do anything with offer percentage or offer provided, or it is a unique one? uh, this is one or two, three types, or there are multiple different offers. So for that, let's check by using a unique function. Let me add more columns. Try here. This is we are just to check how many number of different types of offers we currently running or we have run till now. So there are 171 offers. Sorry. This is so there are 117 offers we have. Let's check. Can we make them combined, or we should keep them separately only? So these are the promotions we are running throughout the data. And I believe we can't add this to one, or we can't change or segment this to 4 or 5 different types. This are going to be a different one only because as you see, every offer has different values, every offer providing a different discount. So we can't just combine them as of now. This is a current understanding. It might change in the coming videos, or it might change while working on the data or while creating the reports, right? So let's move on to a different thing. First of all, we have to remove all the formulas which we have used. So for that, what I'll do, I'll select the complete data, Control C, Control Shift V. It is changing. Let me wait. Check is it changed or not. It changed. So columns which are not required, I'll instead of deleting, I'll create a uh, new file, because we'll be needing a raw data at the end to check or everything is going or not. Work. So I'll give this to workbook 1. We have another video coming up. So let me delete again. I'll just freeze my first row. I'll delete my rating and delivery column. I don't need now. Delivery time not required because that one is combined, but this is not required. And move this to near location, and I have unit, delivery time, rating. Perfect. Sounds great. Let's check the average time, average delivery time we have. We have count average delivery time. It will not calculate because in some of the cases we have 10 to 20, 11 to 21. So that's why it will not count average. So we'll see in the next lecture, in the next session. Let me know if you have any doubt. I'll keep all the important documents in the description box. For the first session, I believe this is enough to practice and enough to go and revise all the formulas which I have used in this session. And see you in the next one. Thank you.